Welcome to The Peak, where becoming your best self is our goal. I'm Ashley Russo. On this week's episode, a nonprofit organization brings the magic of music to terminally ill patients. Then, must-visit romantic date night spots. And life-saving innovation at St. Luke's. All that and more coming up on The Peak. Music uplifts, encourages, and is reminiscent of our favorite moments in life. The Bach Choir of Bethlehem shares their musical talents far beyond their concerts. See how they send a message of love and connection when visiting hospice patients in our region.
Music has the power to really change your experience. When you are dealing with challenging situations, music is often a way to get some peace and solace that you can't get through any other means.
I've been with the Bach Choir a little over a year now, and A Musical Heart is our relatively new hospice program. We're partnering with one of our orchestral players. Her name is Nina Falk, and this really was her baby, her brainchild.
Bethlehem, Lehigh Valley has always supported and appreciated and valued music. For us to be able to give back in a different way is such an honor.
We are partnering with hospital networks in the region. So this program brings people together and organizations together and communities together in a way that aren't possible in other realms.
Musicians, I think, by nature are very empathetic. We try to tap into what emotion is inherent in the music, but also we want to share emotional moments with people. It's a give and take when you make music.
Rise and drink our fill. We play, we sing for people who are in the last few months or few weeks or even few minutes of their lives. Sometimes the patients are sleeping, sometimes they want to chat, sometimes they're non-responsive, and then I try to respond to where they are. So if they're sleeping, I might start by humming or doing something very quiet, maybe a lullaby.
When we play for patients, we try to tune into them so they give us the information. You try to kind of intuit where they are, what they need at that given moment. I went into a room and the nurse explained to me that this man was not responsive, and he had 2 visitors. I started to play Amazing Grace. Near the end, he started singing. We thought he wasn't responsive, but he started singing with the music.
Scientifically, music has some powerful interactions with the brain and memory that we don't fully understand yet. But also, emotionally, the reason I actually got into music to begin with is because it really helped me feel less alone.
Someone was really, really agitated. They were sort of repeating words over and over and over again. I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid. And I started singing some Broadway show tunes from when she was young, and suddenly she started singing along. Her mantra, instead of I'm afraid, became words from the song. And I ended with my favorite things, and the last line is, and then I don't feel so bad. And she kept singing, I don't feel so bad, it's not so bad, not so bad, not so bad.
It's important for the Bach Choir to participate in hospice programs because we want to make sure that from a young person to people at the end of their days, that we are there to give music to them. And that's an expression of our belief about how important music is for our community.
In our society, we don't always know how to think about dying and death. We're all afraid of it. We've never been there, right? When the music comes close to the end of life, it makes you feel part of something bigger. We're all healed in that experience.
It's inspirational to see how the musicians are making a difficult situation a little more peaceful. Now let's check in with Holly as she explores some of Lehigh Valley's favorite romantic date night spots.
Redefine a night out in Lehigh Valley. Give it a little sizzle, a little romance, a little something special. We're heading out for date night. Kindle the flames of romance with a touch of elegance at Three Oaks Steakhouse. Three Oak is an old-fashioned New York-style steakhouse serving traditional steakhouse favorites in the heart of Easton, PA. Guests can expect to take their date night to a new level with delicious USDA aged prime beef sourced from the highest quality Midwest ranches. Beyond steaks, you can also expect sustainably sourced seafood, classic cocktails, and all the scrumptious sides the best steakhouses are known for. We're big fans of the lobster mac and cheese here. This is a favorite around here, so make sure you've got reservations. Things are heating up. All right, let's head to one spot that's sure to make your candlelit dinner dreams come true. Be their guest. Bolit is a well-regarded and award-winning restaurant known for its focus on farm-to-table cuisine, emphasizing the use of locally sourced, seasonal ingredients to create innovative and delicious dishes. It's a place where culinary artistry meets romantic ambiance, creating an unforgettable experience for you and your special someone. The owners have said Bolit is meant to be an experience, an escape from the hurried world we live in, and a comfort. The menu at Bolit changes frequently, so they're always trying new things, which, if you think about it, is kind of like dating. The next stop is in Allentown and is sure to set the scene for a perfect night out. Centered in downtown Allentown, the Dime is renowned for its views of Center City, Allentown, and has earned several awards. The Dime is a restaurant, bar, and lounge situated within the Renaissance Allentown Hotel, named for the former Dime Bank. Somehow, though, it doesn't feel stead and generic like many hotel restaurants often do. The menu is locally inspired, and the aesthetic reflects the location and the history. A date night here places you in the center of all of the action of downtown Allentown and is walking distance to the area's top attractions like the PPL Center and the Allentown Art Museum. I know where I'll be this weekend. Share your date night experience with us on social using the hashtag LehighValleyPA. We hope you make unforgettable memories at these date night spots. I'm Holly Jones with Discover Lehigh Valley, and that was a peek at the valley.
Great ideas to keep the romance alive. Thanks, Holly. Up next, health tips from our friends at St. Luke's. Stay tuned, you're watching The Peak. How we treat our bodies determines our health for years to come. Check out this health tip from St. Luke's.
Hi, I'm Dr. Megan Grega. I'm the Lifestyle Medicine Course Director at St. Luke's University Health Network, and today I'll be sharing some healthy eating tips. You know, we have many names for chronic disease. Heart disease, diabetes, dementia, chronic kidney disease. I mean, they all sound like different things, right? But there is one common underlying mechanism at the root of the problem for most chronic disease, and that's inflammation. And by that, I mean chronic inflammation. Acute inflammation is actually helpful. For example, if you get the flu or you sprain your ankle, your immune system springs into action, and inflammatory mediators helps your body fight off the infection or repair the damage from the injury. In contrast, chronic inflammation is like this smoldering fire. It's always burning, even when there isn't a need for heat, and it can cause a lot of havoc with our health. But luckily, we have a potent anti-inflammatory weapon right at the end of our fork that we can rely on throughout the day to help calm down any excess inflammation that may be going on. And that is plants to the rescue. That's right, what we choose to eat can have a huge effect on the levels of inflammation in our body. Whole or minimally processed plant foods, especially those with bright colors and a lot of fiber, are a fantastic antidote for inflammation, while also supporting our health with all the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that we need. So the best approach is to choose a diverse array of vegetables, fruit, whole grains, nuts and seeds, and definitely lots of beans. And make sure to spice things up with lots of herbs and spices because they are packed with anti-inflammatory compounds and they taste delicious. So what are you waiting for? Dive into some delicious whole plant foods to keep that inflammation low and you'll be good to go. Thank you for watching Healthy Eating Tips from St. Luke's.
Thanks, St. Luke's, for helping us stay on top of our health. Speaking of staying healthy, self-care plays a big part in maintaining a well-balanced lifestyle. Sara takes us on a tour of Wind Creek Bethlehem's new spa, the ultimate place to unwind. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Sara and this is Voices of the Valley. Today we're all about tranquility and self-care. Follow me as I explore the brand new spa at Wind Creek in Bethlehem. Hi, Lauren.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me here today. I'm really excited to see the spa. The expansion of Wind Creek has been the talk of the town. And part of the expansion is this beautiful spa at Wind Creek. Can you please tell us more about these 14,000 square feet of luxe relaxation?
This spa is a full-service spa offering an all-encompassing experience for all of our guests. The spa fosters an escape like no other, and we are so happy to have you here today to really experience all of these beautiful amenities. It was designed in partnership with top Wind Creek hospitality architects, and really the modern deco pays homage to our rich history with Bethlehem steel here.
Not only is it aesthetically gorgeous here, but as soon as you walk in, it exudes a sense of zen. And I know there's more to see, so can you please take me on a tour?
Absolutely. I can't wait to show you our beautiful crystal lounge and all of the amenities we have to offer.
I love amenities, so let's go check them out. Lauren, these views are exquisite. Please tell me more about this pool area that we're in and what kind of experience guests can expect when they're visiting.
Yes, this area here is such a wonderful spot to relax and enjoy. We have 2 vitality pools that are both at different temperatures.
I know that the spa offers a plethora of amenities, so tell us what some of them are.
Yes, that starts with, of course, massage and facials. We offer manicures and pedicures. We have body scrubs and body wraps, and we now have a hairstylist as well.
So this is truly a one-stop shop for a beautiful self-care day. So tell us, how can guests sign up? I'm sure they're dying to know. And also, are there day passes available for this beautiful pool area?
Yes, so if you do stay at the hotel, you are eligible to receive a discounted rate to enjoy all of this beautiful amenities here in our Crystal Lounge.
Well, I'm sold. I think you'll be seeing a lot of me here, Lauren, so get used to the space.
Oh, well, I can't wait to see you. Let me take you to another wonderful spot that we love to offer our guests.
There's more, guys.
Follow me.
Let's go. Now, this is the ultimate Instagram moment right here. I'd love to take a picture on that chair.
Oh, absolutely. It's a great place to either read a book or meditate and enjoy yourself.
Well, aside from everything that you've told us today, tell me, why would you recommend the spa at Wind Creek?
Between the views, the services, our team, and everything in between, it's difficult to choose one reason. But everyone deserves some treat yourself time, and Spa at Wind Creek is the perfect place to make that happen. We have a very talented and skilled team of licensed massage therapists, as well as estheticians, nail techs, and hairstylists. Our team specializes in many types of modalities and services and can customize targeted therapy and treatments, along with creating that one-of-a-kind, luxurious experience in our beautiful spa here at Wind Creek Bethlehem.
For ultimate relaxation with spectacular views, the spa at Wind Creek is a must visit. Book your appointment today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Sara, and that was Voices of the Valley.
St. Luke's has been named a top 50 cardiovascular hospital in the country for the 8th time, and we're in good company. St. Luke's has the only local heart care team to be ranked in the top 50, along with Mayo Clinic and the University of Pennsylvania. This means our heart patients have higher survival rates, fewer readmissions, fewer complications, and better patient experiences. Using the highest quality healthcare standards, no other hospital in the region has better heart care. St. Luke's, the heart care you trust.
St. Luke's works diligently to stay on top of innovative methods to care for their patients. See how the latest treatment helps save and improve a woman's life.
I was diagnosed with COPD in 2012. In 2020, I started to decline. The fall of 2021, I was on oxygen full-time. I found Dr. Deborah Stallnecker at St. Luke's, and I saw that she was doing Zephyr valves.
COPD stands for chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Sometimes people refer to it as chronic bronchitis or emphysema. And what we can do is give patients inhalers or even offer advanced procedures such as bronchoscopic lung volume reduction. And so we'll often refer to it as valves or Zephyr valves, but really what we're doing is we're putting these valves into areas of the lung that are the most diseased and really preventing patients from being able to get a full breath of air in and give the rest of the lung more room to move and be able to get air in and out better. And that's resulting in patients being able to breathe easier, walk further distances, and sometimes even use less of their inhalers and less of their oxygen.
I was ecstatic because number one, it's in my backyard. And number two, there's a female physician doing this and she seemed to be doing it so well. They're on the cutting edge of everything right now, and they were the first in this area to do the Zephyr valves.
We've really streamlined the process of being able to diagnose these problems quickly and, more importantly, get people to the treatment they need and get them cured from their cancer. So that's something that we're really excited at St. Luke's, and we've partnered with our thoracic surgery team to be able to bring that to our patients without having to travel to places like Philadelphia or New York.
In July of 2022, I went in to have my first set of Zephyr valves put in. I can't tell you how wonderful I feel. In July of this year, we went back in and she did put 4 more valves in my left lung and have no breathing problems at all. It would not have been possible without Dr. Stallnecker.
After we do the valves, we reevaluate what are the oxygen needs and what is that lung percentage. And Susan had remarkable improvement. She was able to come down to little or no oxygen, and her lung capacity dramatically improved into the 40% range, which is an incredible improvement. It's really made a big difference in what she can do. I'm really proud of that and really happy for her.
My family was so impressed with her as a physician and with the staff at St. Luke's because they just treated us wonderfully. Anyone who has pulmonary issues, I will recommend to her because she's a fantastic doctor.
I think Susan has a new appreciation for the life she now has regained, and it's really fantastic to hear about the things she's able to enjoy. I would recommend St. Luke's because we take every patient as an individual. We approach them for what they need, not just what we think they might need. We really take our time to ensure that they're getting the right testing and even seeing the right physicians within our own group, because we all have some special interests and some special expertise that we believe each patient deserves.
Joining me today is Dr. Nicole Yoder, a pulmonary and critical care physician at St. Luke's University Health Network. Thanks for being here, Dr. Yoder.
Thanks for having me, Ashley.
Dr. Yoder, why does someone need to see a pulmonologist? Why would they need pulmonary care? Can you give us some examples?
Absolutely. So pulmonary care is essentially care for the lungs. And so the most common symptom that people have is shortness of breath. However, cough is another big one. People who feel like their chest gets tight when they breathe can sometimes be lung disease as well. And so those are the most common symptoms that people come to, but the diseases themselves can be a wide variety from asthma and COPD to interstitial lung disease.
So as a pulmonary and critical care physician, you care for patients during some of their most delicate and difficult times. What kind of care can patients expect at St. Luke's?
The best care possible. Not only are they going to bring their expertise to the bedside, but they're going to bring their caring personality as if you were someone that they knew for a long time. And that way they can take care of you in the best way.
Which is so incredibly important. And as patients are getting care and they're thinking about what is possibly wrong with them, can you tell us what are some of the most common pulmonary diseases and how do patients stay ahead of it?
trying to not ignore those signs and symptoms are the best advice that I could give to anybody. As far as asthma goes, a lot of people have asthma as a child. It might go away in their teenage years, early college years, and then it starts coming back. And there used to be this kind of urban legend that asthma goes away and it doesn't come back. But the reality is we now know that asthma does come back. And so again, not ignoring those symptoms and getting in to see us sooner is the best care that you can receive then.
And maybe sometimes people ignore symptoms, but also don't go in because they don't recognize that perhaps treatment options have changed and improved over time. So can you tell us a little bit about some of the pulmonary treatment options that are offered at St. Luke's?
As far as COPD goes, not only do we have comprehensive care with pulmonary rehabilitation, with medications, we now have the technology using Zephyr valves to help patients avoid having to have major surgery. Those valves have been around only for the past several years, and we are now putting them in the Lehigh Valley at St. Luke's.
Which is pretty incredible because it's very cutting edge technology. Why would you say patients should come to St. Luke's, should make that appointment for the thing they've been putting off about the care that they can receive?
A lot of times people who have COPD have this feeling like there's nothing more I can do for myself, or this is just what I've kind of been dealt and I'm going to deal with it. And the reality is that's not true. So we have a lot of these technologies that really have people back to living their life and living their life with much less shortness of breath. And so they're traveling again, they're active again. And the reality is that if we can do that for patients and we can do it in your backyard, to me, that's a win-win.
Absolutely. And that's the whole name of the game, right? Is to get back to the life that you were leading before something started to prevent you from doing that. What do you find the most rewarding part of your job is?
It's meeting the families and their patients. I started as an intern at St. Luke's. I left for some specialty training and now have been back. And so I have patients in my office that I have been seeing for 10 plus years. I know their family, they know my family, they've been with me along the ride. And so it's really kind of a great part of my job to be that personal with patients and get to know them while I get to also treat them and make them feel better.
Really incredible, Dr. Yoder. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
A story like Suzanne's is a true testament to the level of care offered throughout the St. Luke's network. I'm Ashley Russo. Thanks for watching. To learn more about anything from today's show, go to our website at thepeaktv.com. And remember, every day is an opportunity to be your best self. This is The Peak. Oh, hey, FedEx. Please turn, please turn. No. Oh, he's turning, yeah. I don't know what that even is. Better? Of the, nope, to the. We're gonna do it. So close. Reminiscent of our favorite moment, blah, blah, blah. Portions of this program were paid for by St. Luke's University Health Network. The Peak TV is a production of ASR Media. To see more of The Peak TV, check out our website, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and catch us on WFMZ Channel 69.